You know, over here in Texas, we have this saying, and it's save a horse, ride a cowboy.
I can't wear no cowboy stuff. I'll come.
Just dress like a cowboy. I'm just kidding.
I see me.
Guys, tell him to stop. He's making me blush. Guys, he makes me blush.
So Trevino's men obsession, that's gonna be something rooted in childhood, because how do you grow up to be so men obsessed? That's all you want, men. Maybe it has to do with how she grew up. Maybe it has to do the way her mom, maybe if her mom was man obsessed, we don't know. Allegedly, we're just figuring things out right over here. We don't know if she was man obsessed or not, but I feel like that thing is something that is learned, something that is put into you since you're little, because how can you be so this men obsessed? Like how? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, but why? Okay, so it says, when someone is man obsessed, they usually mean that the person is overly focused on men to the point where it shapes a lot of their thoughts, behaviors, and choices. That's exactly what Miss Garcia is doing. Constantly seeking male attention. Yup. Physical attention, compliments, DMs, likes. Oh yeah, that's her. Centering men in conversation. Definitely male approver, no matter the topic. Basing self-worth on men's opinions. Jumping quickly into relationships. Not being able to stay single or always needing a situationship with a man. Changing personality for men. Romanticizing toxic behavior. Neglecting other areas in life like friendships. Goals or self-care. My God. This is, my God. Because all energy goes into men. Oh my God, that's literally Trevino. That's literally Trevino. She neglects all the aspects of her life and instead she only takes care of when there's a man there.
Just give me your loyalty. That's all I want. It's just loyalty. If I'm gonna talk to you and you only, I expect the same in return. And he said he hasn't had a girlfriend in 5 years. So like, I really feel like this could be it. You know, this could be the one. Eventually, the way things go, you know. And I even told him if he wanted me to, I would get off of TikTok and just stay with my Snapchat. But, you know, that's just something that we'll decide once we actually make it official. We haven't made it official yet. Right now, we're just in the early stages of talking.
It is what it is.
It is crazy.
It is what it is.
So either I can park my car and go to your room real quick with you
The crazy
and give
part.
you a quickie.
So you're threatening me.
No, I'm not threatening. It's a promise, baby. It's not a
Kids to say
promise.
goodbye.
Yeah.
And we'll see each other in a while. Thank you, Ash.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you, baby.
Okay, really appreciate you, okay?
We'll see you in a while, baby, okay?
You said, okay?
You got everything out the
Where
car?
did she go?
She left your ass.
Oh my God.
Ash.
Bro, I fucking hate him.
It says, it's kind of like being addicted to male validation. It can come from insecurity, social pressure, or past experiences. So basically, I don't think it's social pressure. I think it comes from insecurity and past experiences. All the male situation that she's in, all this male obsession that she has. I told you, I'm telling you, it comes from how she was raised, from her insecurities in herself, not feeling good about herself, and just basically how she grew up. All that male validation that she's always seeking. Like, she's on live with 4 men. Yeah, I was with 5 guys. And she's looking for all the approval of all the fucking men that she's on live with.
You know who I'm gonna be with this weekend, right? Marco.
We don't know who that is.
I don't know who that
Marco, ASAP.
I thought you, wait, didn't you just say you were coming to San Antonio?
I'm going to Laredo to be with Santos's barber.
I don't know who that is either. But let me know.
We're like 5 guys.
What?
Santos needs a new barber.
You just said you're gonna be with 5 guys?
Like, girl, what? Okay, you were with all these men, okay? But then you're looking to impress all these other men. You think you're gonna impress them? That's not gonna impress them. They're just gonna call you all. That's not gonna impress them. Because anybody can be with 5 men. If I want to be with 5 men, I can be with 5 men. If I want to be with 10 men, I can be with 10 men. Like, that's not impressive. Anybody can do that. It's impressive when it's a guy, because it's impressive when it's a man that is trying to be with 5 women, because we know that a man is not really like worth. What 5 women are going to want the same 5 men at the same time? That's just not happening. But with a woman of course, all 5 men are gonna want her because men are lustful freaking creatures. So if I want to have my 5 men, if I want to have 5 men, I can have 5 men right now, like right now. So Miss Garcia, for you to be saying, oh, yes, I was in with 5 men, blah, blah, girl, that's not what you just pick up your underwear and you have all these men right here. Like you literally have to not do anything. You can just say I'm single in a post on Facebook, and you'll have all the men that you have everybody. Like you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything, and you can be ugly and you can be everything. They can just put a paper bag on your head. Like it doesn't matter if you're ugly. It really doesn't matter. People are gonna be there because it's free cat, you know, and they are the actual man is the actors because they like
Me and my husband. And then I got married.
That's your husband?
No, it's my husband.
they just go and do it with anybody, and that's just so it's not impressive, girly. It's not impressive, but we're trying to understand we're trying to understand why you feel the need to always be placing men. Because with Fester, you just go way like beyond what you need to do. That shit is insane. Just take a look at Uncle Fester's and Miss Trevino's Garcia's relationship. Just take a look at that. He doesn't do anything for the relationship. He's just there. He doesn't even claim her. He says that they're not even in a freaking relationship, that they're just buddies. But look, she's a man pleaser. That she's such a man pleaser that she just goes and buys him all this stuff and pays for everything and pays for his son and pays for everything. And she don't care like that he just doesn't like her. She don't care that he doesn't claim her, doesn't like her, doesn't love her, doesn't think of her as a future love person to be with. Like he's never gonna be with her for, you know, he's only gonna be with her for as long as the money keeps coming in. If the money stops, or the fame or the views or whatever, if everything stops, he's gonna kick her out. Okay, he's gonna kick her out of his freaking life because she clearly loves him and he doesn't love her. There's just interest right there. Ms. Garcia is only an ATM at this point. Just just for her to be looking at always men, to just see like even what she wears is centered around men, what the makeup, everything is centered around men. It's just kind of crazy. How can everything be centered around men in your life?
Oh, and tell Giovanni I take husbands. Well, so watch your husband, baby girl. Like, hey, I want to go get your name tatted on me. And he's like, well, why don't you do it better, and why don't you go ahead and take my last name? And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, will you marry me, Ashley? And I'm like, yes. Okay.
For a woman, there's a lot of things that you can do, that you should be doing to be more feminine and more beautiful and just feel good about yourself, and not being focused on a man and doing everything for a man, which is why that shit is insane. She is so centered in men that she is just ignoring her health, her beauty, her just everything that she could be improving in her person. Even her job that she has, she's ignoring it, just doing the bare minimum and doing really awful things for what? For men. All the times that she has gone and being really mean to other people is mostly because of a man. Because she's defending Isaiah, or because she is fighting with a woman because she hates women, because she hates competition. But if it was a man, she wouldn't be fighting. She wouldn't be doing all that on her freaking social media. It's all because of men. One way or another, she's destroying her channel, her job, and everything because of a man. Justice for Isaiah. Your mama dad, your papa dad. Why is she fighting a woman for? For a man. Justice for Isaiah. Girl, I'm telling you, it's all for man. Even her job, all the things that she does, the pepperoni, it's all for men. She did it all for men, for Santos, for everybody. Everything that she's done is all for male validation. Everything that she's doing in her channel, all the bad things that she has done, men, just to appeal to a man, which is weird. Because if you knew men, what they wanted, they don't want what you are. They don't want what is it that you're doing. They might like it that you show the pepperoni or whatever, but like, that's not, if you really wanted for them, to keep them and make them fall in love and all that stuff, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. You wouldn't. So you don't know, man. You're trying to please him or whatever, but look at what I'm charging, the rose toy. All for men. Making yourself like look ridiculous for men. This shit is insane, you guys. Like really, but like it's just We don't know what triggered that, but we know insecurity in childhood was a big part of what she is right now.
All right, love. So where do you want to go for honeymoon?
Let's do Hawaii.
Oh, he's not bad looking. How long were you with him?
2 years.
Damn. While he was in there?
Yeah. I met him while he was in prison.
Damn. I could never I would not trust.
Initials on his finger.
I would never trust a man in prison ever.
And then he has my portrait on his arm right there. That's my portrait on his arm.
When is he getting out?
He sees parole in 2028. But that's my husband.
No.
But we haven't talked since 2022.
That's crazy. Why did you guys break up?
I caught him talking to his ex-girlfriend.
That's what I'm saying. I could not trust these men in these jails.
Yeah. So I left him and then, yeah.
So it's actually very sad, you guys. It's very sad. But I feel like it's just part of her personality too. It's part of her personality. It's part of who she is too. And like I'm telling you, maybe she has a lust demon in there or something. Maybe she has a demon in her head, in her body or something. So let me know what you think about this situation in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Tough. I'm sick of all the bad